again. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back and we're crafting. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want the style for my outfit for the finale. This part of the costume is going to be during God is a Woman by Ariana Grande, but I can't seem to figure out which style I kind of want to go with. Like, I have the fabrics, I have an idea of a style in my head, but I have Miss Fat Bitch here so I can figure out how I'm going to do this. I already have the underneath done. I just haven't figured out the rest of it. This is horrible. This is horrible. Like, part of me wants fringe, another part of me doesn't. And then I'm like, well, what if I put fringe on one side? But then I'm like, but is it going to look weird? Just filming my process. I don't know which thing to do, but I guess I'm going to cut out the initial idea. This is going to be the majority of the fabric. I freaking love this fabric. And this is going to be like the accent pieces. Y'all might recognize this from Myra. But look at this on top of that. That would be so cool. But at the same time, I'm worried that it would take away from the shininess. So I thought, well, what if it's on the parts that would normally show my body? Like, we put that lace there instead. So kind of like a half and half costume. But I don't know. I can't figure it out. Like, let me show you the ideas I was thinking about. This is what we got going on. So far, I haven't used the other fabric yet. I've pinned it all around me and cut it. It's inside out right now, because otherwise it'd be hello rainbow. And then, let's see if I can show this. It's backless. So, yeah, now I'm gonna sew it. Okay, last time I showed you, it wasn't inside out. It was inside out and not fully sewn yet. This is what it looks like in the front. The side. Let me see if I can do the back. Aha! And the back. We'll go ahead and do the other side. I think this works for God as a Woman. Now I gotta figure out what else I want to do. I feel like I need arms of some sort. But I don't know. I don't know what else I could add. It's missing something though. But this is a good start. For y'all, it's only been a couple seconds. For me, it's been a week. So I don't remember what I last said. But that's where we're at. I put this over it because we're making something for this, because I felt like it was missing arms. It's kind of hard to describe what I'm doing. I might put pictures, or I'll just screen record here in a minute. By the way, we only have this much of this particular fabric left, so I would like to make the top piece, that way it kind of blends in with this. The rest of it, I'm hoping it looks okay. I mean, when I hold it up, it looks all right. I have a curtain. Don't judge me. But it's see-through, so I thought it would be pretty on the bottom, and I thought I could put this over it because it's all, woo, you know, like that. And then whenever I hold it up to this, it looks cute. So I thought we could try. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it here. And if I'm going to put all of this on there, it's going to weigh the dress down. So I have some nude color. It's pretty thick too. Oh, whoop. Ignore the thread. I have this fabric that's pretty close to my skin tone. So I was going to put it in the middle for sure, because it's going to weigh this down and I don't need this falling down while I'm dancing. So I'm going to put it here. I might put it in the back. I haven't actually decided on that yet. It depends on how heavy the dress gets, because my hips are pretty big, so they'll kind of hold it up. But I'm also gonna add this to right here and kind of drape it down the boob area like all the way. But the start of it will be hiding under the thingy, so I thought that would look kind of cute. So, and it's going to kind of cover the stomach. But that nude piece is just to help hold everything up. That, and most likely I'll be wearing the normal underwear that I wear with my drag, which is it pulls everything in, sticks out back there. So yeah, let me show you what I plan on doing with all of this fabric. Freaking airplane. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna see how it goes, because the finale is in 2 days. I kind of procrastinated more. I got busy this week, and yeah, I'm just gonna try my best and see how this goes. So we shall see. I'll check back in when I get something going, I guess. Okay, here's where we are at. I did the top piece. It looks really good. I haven't went like, it looks rough because I haven't went through and hemmed everything yet, but I'm kind of doing that last because there's no point in me hemming now until I get everything together on it, and then I can see what's left to hem. Does that make sense? But this is where we're at. All I did was literally just drape this over the mannequin, cut a little slit, and then I'll take you along. Looks like I need to cut a little bit more of a slit over here, but that's what it looks like from the back. Which, on me, it's probably not going to cover the entire back. So I still got to figure that part out, because I think it goes a little higher on me. But that's okay, because I'm like this much taller than the mannequin. So I have to keep that in mind when making all this stuff. But so far, so good. Now we're going to start working on the bottom. And that's where we're going to add these two. Somebody suggested I should just do this by itself, but the problem with this fabric is it's so thin that it won't sew on that. Plus, it doesn't flow properly, so it needs other fabric to help it. Does that make sense? Like, we're basically going to be lining it with the other fabric. So that way it's 2 layers. That way it flows nice and pretty. Okay, let's start on the bottom. So this is what we got so far. I'm thinking about closing this up in there, but I'm not sure. There it is from the back. It's a little long. There's my foot, and that's how long it is, so I gotta figure out the length. I know. I gotta figure out the bottom a little bit. So I'm still trying to figure that part out, but I still gotta hem it. I still gotta do something about this. Let's keep going. Hello everybody, Editing Chasity here. Well, basically what happened is I ended up hating the bottom completely, so I just took all that extraness that I put on it off, and then I decided that instead I was going to turn it into shorts. Now, what I did is I added the nude fabric on the belly. I didn't add anything else to the back. And then that fringe, what the hell is that shit called? The freaking diamond stuff. The diamond stuff I showed you earlier, I ended up using it to make fringe around the belly area to kind of add a little more flair to the belly, because the belly kind of looked weird being nude, so I added that. I'm gonna insert the TikTok that I ended up making, because apparently I decided not to film the rest of it, which is kind of stupid on my part. I figured I filmed it, but apparently I forgot, but I was on a time crunch. I'm not used to recording my costume making anymore. I'll try to work better on that in the future. And also I'm looking back at this and I'm like, oh my god, how are they even following along? Like, I don't even know how they're doing this. So I am sorry for the crappy filming on my part. It's been a hot minute since I've recorded costume making. I will try my best to do better at it in the future, but here's the TikTok of what I ended up doing. So, thanks.